Now, these are new by Reeses, but they're peanut butter and jelly, grape jelly.
Flavored Reeses.
Cheers.
Cheers. Boop. This is what they look like.
Wow. That's alright. It's gonna throw me off with the jelly, you know?
That's not bad. The grape jelly though, yeah.
Everyone knows Reese's are my favorite.
Yeah.
What's your favorite chocolate?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You like never eat chocolate.
Oh, have you had those Kinder bars? Like have you seen the Kinder eggs?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have like a candy bar pack, and it's like a long one. Those are really good. That's not bad. Just like a little mukbang.
It's not like they didn't put a lot of jelly. I thought there was gonna be more, you know. Obviously, Reese's already has peanut butter in it, you know.
Yeah. The peanut butter to jelly ratio is a lot. A peanut butter, and then just a thin layer of jelly.
Try like
So.
I noticed in the last episode we were talking towards the side, and the audio didn't catch it as much. Let's try to hit like the tip.
The tip.
We're trying something new, guys, where we're kind of more low key. You know, we just wanted to come off like as natural as possible. Like this is how we would talk. You know, without the cameras being on and the microphone, because sometimes those are our best combos.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Where we get into this is like ASMR right now.
Yeah.
They eat a lot of food on camera.
It's more like a mukbang. No, mukbangs is like a lot of food. ASMR
Bro.
is like.
Whenever I see mukbang videos online, I'm like, I wish.
Bro, I get so hungry. My favorite mukbang videos are the ones that show up on my feed of people eating like laughing. Like, what is it called? Like seafood boil. Like the crab legs and like shrimp, crawfish. Oh my god, it was so good.
I just can't do it.
Yeah. Are you gonna do a mukbang?
I can.
Oh.
I always feel guilty eating a shit ton of food, you know?
That's the problem with me. I don't.
Fuck, I need a water.
Yeah, I don't be feeling guilty. That's the problem. I be like, damn. Like, I do feel guilty, but, like, not, like, to the point where I'm like, I ain't never doing that shit again. Like, no, I'll be like, damn. I'll do that shit again in, like, a few months.
Makes you think, like,
but
if we were, like, if we were, like, really wealthy people, would we be, like, way fatter? Because that's the big reason we don't eat out a lot and, like, we don't order out because, like, we try to save money. You know? True. Like, we did have a phase where we would order DoorDash a lot.
Or just go out and eat a lot.
Oh, look at, we have a third animal in the house right now. My sister's moving in. I'm doing her a good service, you know, and she's putting her to work. And no, I'm just kidding. But she's getting the room for the summer. So, and she brought her little Clementine, Clemsy's Clemson cat. Yeah. And she has a habit of hissing and growling. And but as long as she doesn't.
She's going towards the door because the dog is over there. She's probably gonna hiss and growl.
That's good. That'll like keep Luca calm while we record the podcast. You know.
Low key, she's kind of fat.
Maddie's gonna watch this and be like, "What the fuck?"
Bro, she's entertaining. Like watching them.
So this is Memorial Day. When this video goes up, it's Memorial Day. Right? We had a good night last night. You got pretty fucked up.
Yeah. No, I didn't. What?
Well, we kind of all did. You did.
I didn't. Jay did. No, I didn't.
Oh, just because we're recording.
What?
Nah, but My
I did
my
not get fucked
you
up.
didn't get fucked up, but you almost tripped on the branches a couple times when you were filling the fire.
Yeah, because I had to. No, I didn't.
My dad thought you were fucked up. He was like, "Look, she keeps almost falling over." Hey, you almost tripped a couple of times. You don't even remember, but you weren't fucked up. I wouldn't say you were fucked. Cause I've seen you fucked up. You weren't fucked up. You know.
If I'm fucked up, I would not remember the night.
So what were
And
you?
I would
What were you
wake
last
up
night?
throwing up, like all fucking hungover. Like that was not the case at all.
So you were good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was having fun.
It was fun. We had went to my parents' house.
Had a little grill out.
Had a little grill out. They had some games, some like glow in the dark games.
They had a trampoline. We took our dog. So we was just enjoying, vibing, music, games.
But I love those type of days.
Food, yeah, like simple, but it was also like very fun. Like, yeah, those are the best times.
And your family does that a lot. Days like that,
Yeah,
and it's
the
just a good time, you know.
Hangouts. Yeah, it was.
I'm almost like
real
addicted
nice.
to like shit like that on the weekends. Like I couldn't imagine like not having anything planned on the weekends.
Yeah.
Like we're just gonna chill at the house all day. Like on a Saturday, if it's nice
know-
out, like that just seems like a waste of a Saturday. Like use that Saturday to
I've
hang out with your
like,
family, you know.
Lived in like an apartment. I've thought of like, damn, like I can't wait to have my own place in the sense of like a house setting, just because like it'll be big enough to actually invite everybody over. Like, oh, like we want to have a grill out. Like, yeah, like let's do it at my house. I'll have the grill out. Y'all can come over. Like here though, in an apartment, like you can't do that because of number one, the space. Number two, we're not even allowed to have grill outs here. Like there's no grills
But
or
like
anything allowed.
I don't know. Recently, not recently, but I have started to like kind of be jealous of the fact that people that own a house can really just do whatever they want, and
Yeah,
they can
and privacy
and they
too.
have that. I think it's since it started to warm out, like in this
Yeah.
like in the summertime is when I like recently is when it's gotten warm is when I've been like fuck, like I wish we could just like sit out back
and
and have a campfire.
Yeah, or campfire. Like,
And like those are the type of
Yeah.
things that living in an apartment is just not possible.
yeah.
And like in the wintertime it's like it's
It
kind of
doesn't really
fine
matter,
because you're just
yeah.
kind of inside anyway all day
Yeah.
every day. But in the summertime is when you're like fuck, we
Yeah.
got to go to our family's house just to enjoy these, haven't letting the dog out,
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be nice.
So, like, once we
have a house, like being able to just wake up, open the door, and let the dog out, or like invite everyone over and not feel like the dog is left out or anything. Like, it'll be cool. More spacious too, not so crowded, and it'll be cool. It'll
Yeah.
be really fun, and can't wait. And it's like that's
Yeah.
the nice thing about also having your own property is like so customizable. Like you're just able to do whatever you want with that, with whatever you have. Like, if one day you're like, I want to paint these walls, like you can do it. You don't have to ask permission from nobody. You just do it. Like if you want
Yeah.
to sell the property, you just do it. You don't have to ask permission. You just sell it. If you want to, whatever you want to do, it's literally so customizable. Fences, you can do a garage gym, you could do a basement gym, you can do whatever you want. Pool.
Yeah.
Like, so many things. It's endless.
It's the
It's
best.
really endless.
It's the best.
For real.
But yeah, we had a good time. My dad started seeing elephants and unicorns in the fire.
I think he was joking, but that was funny.
And then it was just you sprained a calf muscle on the trampoline.
No, I think I did. So they have this trampoline, and like, we went on it, and we were just jumping, doing tricks, and I think one of the times I was trying to boost your sister to like jump really high, and I went like really down on my calf, and it like gave me kind of like a Charlie horse, like a, I don't know how to say it in English, like calambre, like it gave you like a Charlie horse, and you're like, ow. And then after that, my calf has just been sore, like it's just kind of been hurting. But
Yeah. I don't know how you did that. I don't know how you did the trampoline after drinking beers. Like
Yeah.
I would have been feeling like I was gonna throw up.
actually, surprisingly, I did not feel like puking. So.
Isn't it fun though? Even as an adult, trampoline is just still fun.
Yeah. Just
Like you don't see a lot of adults on trampolines, but like I don't know. I think part of me and you we're still very much children in our
Yeah.
inside. Like we just love to have fun.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what we're doing. Like we're playing pickleball. We're in our 20s. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Me
I'm
neither.
gonna be playing sports and games when I'm in my 30s and
Me
my 40s.
too.
You know. If I have a fucking cane and a walking stick, I'm gonna still be playing pickleball.
Yeah, that's gonna be your racket. The cane. You're gonna be falling over and catching yourself with the cane and shit.
I'm gonna. I think we should always try to be youthful in the heart. You know. I think it's good because
I feel
we
like
all
that-
used to be kids.
Yeah, that's the type of parent I would be. Like, for my future kid, like I'd be the type of parent like I'd play with the kids, you know. And I would go hard on my kids. I'm not letting my kids win, because then when they actually do start to beat you, it's like, damn, like they're actually really good. Like, you know, that's how it was with my brother. Like we would grow up playing each other, and like obviously for the longest time I was the older one, so obviously I was more, you know, stronger and throw the ball faster and stuff. And it was always a competition. And then he just, you know, started growing, getting stronger, getting faster. So it would become
But
better.
you still beat him at baseball though.
Now I don't think so. He pitches way too fast. He throws hard, and he practices every day. I don't get to see the play every day. I don't throw every day. You know what I mean? So it's different. But yeah, I feel like it pushes them to be better in a fun way. You know?
You think so?
Yeah, because like you know, he would get, you know, upset. You have bragging rights, like damn, like you just got beat by a girl.
Would your parents
You know?
not go easy on you when you were a kid?
My mom was not really the type to like train me in sports. It was mostly my dad.
What did he do?
And he was not the, he had his methods.
How do
He
you
had
go
his
easy on
methods.
someone in baseball though?
I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's like
Just pitch
just
like
being
less
like
speed.
nice, like okay, darling, hit it here. Like really like using sweet words. I don't know. My dad's like just total old school type of guy. You know, just like the way we win this, the way we do this is
Yeah.
with fucking hard work. That's how we do this
But
shit.
I think that's like
And repetition. Oh my God, we would do the same shit over and 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 over again.
a lot of the greatest athletes in the world. They got pushed hard to their limits by their older
Parents,
sibling
yeah.
or a parent. You know.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you can go easy every time on them. Like you know
Yeah.
me, I'm not the type to just go light.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like basketball or something. Like even me and
Yeah.
you playing, we've gone into like fucking. We don't do it anymore, but we used to like. We're just too competitive
Yeah.
and like take it personal, and then like, or it's starting to become like this is game 7. We're down like it's overtime. Like
Yeah.
we're playing like this is an overtime game 7 finals game.
Yeah.
I think I mean. I don't know where that came from, that competitive side, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's in your... Don't you think it's, like, just in your DNA for some people?
I think so, yeah.
Like, you just don't like to lose.
I think some people
'Cause
are just natural athletes, like, yeah, in their blood. Like, some people are, like, natural born leaders, they
You
say,
know what it
you
is?
know? Like, you're just born a leader. Like, you're born to lead people. Whether it's in sports or in, like, political ways or whatever it may be, you're just born to lead. Some people are like that. Some people are more... you know, like smarter. They're book smart, you know. They're born to be like analytical and be able to do that kind of work. Like, so I think just everybody is different, but I think it's for sure in your genes. I wouldn't say competitiveness is in your genes, but I would say like athleticism is in the genes.
Athleticism is probably the only thing that's genetics.
Yeah.
I think everything else, leadership, everything else is... There's like events that happen in your life that like develops that, you know?
You
Like
think
my
so?
competitiveness,
Like,
I think...
how are you born a kid and then you just grow up and then you're just a leader? Like a natural born leader.
I don't know about leader because I'm not a good leader, but like I can talk about the competitive side. I feel like growing up, for me, I was never the first guy chosen in anything. I feel like I was overlooked. I didn't have the skill set. And because of that, you kind of have to be ultra competitive to get on the court,
Yeah.
to get on the field, because you don't have the natural skills to just like
Yeah.
outshine everyone. Like you're undersized, right? You don't have the speed, the agility.
Yeah.
Like in professional sports, like Dante DiVincenzo, he's not the most actually he's pretty athletic. It's probably a bad I don't know. Like there's undersized guys that are in starting lineups, but they're only there because they're ultra competitive. They play hard every day, every second of every play, and that's how they get on the court because they don't have the hops, the height. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think for me, that's what developed it for me is like, in baseball, I wasn't even like the top 10 players on my team. Like in tournament, yes, but not in high school. And then basketball, I was definitely not one of the first guys picked.
Yeah.
So I think it's just kind of like lit a fire underneath me. And I still have it. That's why like whenever we and you start playing 1v1s, we start talking shit. You're giving me the fucking shoulder in the post.
Oh yeah.
And like we wrestle and you're giving me the real naked choke. And
really
I'm not
like
tapping
that.
even though it fucking hurts.
I really like that old school nitty gritty post work, like Dennis Rodman type shit. Like I will fucking elbow you in the face going up with that ball, and I will claim with my life that it was not a foul. No, I really will. Like I just love it.
That's
Like,
probably
it's
your
just
best
so
attribute.
Good. Like just going into, I like playing like. I don't know. Like,
But
every time I'm on the court, like the two people that I love to like kind of like replicate is like Rodman in the post, right?
Did you watch Rod? Oh, you weren't even alive, huh?
No, I wasn't alive, but I have watched tape of him. And like I really like, I wouldn't say I like playing like Luka, but I really like the fact that he plays at his own pace.
Yeah.
And I try to really implement that with me because I'm not the speediest person out there, you know? But I am strong. So, like, being able to just slow down the game and play at my pace and still be able to make a bucket is pretty fun. And I like shooting, too, but that's...
Our boy Tony actually, Barber Tony, he actually mentioned that he would want to play with us. So he wants to run it back.
Run it back.
But with your post game, you have... Don't take this the wrong way. You have, like, for a woman, you have a bigger back, right? Yeah. Like, thicker, you know?
I'm pretty thick.
For a woman. So, like, you use that to your advantage, you know? Yeah. Why would you not? You have big shoulders. You have big shoulders, you know? Like, you're strong from the your whole body is strong. Yeah. Like, your legs are like little tree trunks. Yeah. And that all plays a part in the post. Like, if you were in the WNBA, you'd be posting up everyone.
Yeah.
If you were like 6'2", with your size,
bro, everybody would be cooked. I'd be a three-way player. I'd be able to play defense. Dude, actually, I'd be able to shoot. I'd be able to do like layups and shit in the mid.
Wasn't there a girl that got drafted that's like 5'6" and like in the first round?
Oh,
she got drafted?
The Australian one. What's her name?
You're not far from that. I think you should try out. I think you have a shot.
I'm 5'4". Honestly, like in a WNBA, I wouldn't be scared because ain't nobody can dunk.
Like, they can dunk, but they don't hardly ever do it.
Dude, okay, there's like a few that can dunk, but like you don't see a 6'2" girl dunking like in the NBA. In the NBA, like you see like point guards, like they almost all can dunk.
Almost every NBA player can dunk.
Like pretty much almost all of them. Even if like they don't dunk during games, usually like if you just like on the court, like they can dunk. They just try not to dunk during games because they probably get nervous or something, or they're not that good at it. But pretty much everyone can
Even
dunk.
Steph Curry can dunk.
Like, yeah. Like, I feel like for women, like I feel like because they don't do that, they're not able to get that much high hop. So I feel like there's a less likelihood of getting blocked.
I don't think it's like they can do it, or I don't think it's that they don't want to do it. I think it's that they can't.
I don't think they can either.
We get into an argument.
I think it's because they I think what it is that women when they're into basketball, women are not bred to have high hops. Like men are. Like men immediately once they start going into sport or more like basketball, they start training a lot on their vertical jump. Like that's very important to have hops. And so I feel like women aren't taught the same. But I feel like if women were, I feel like there would be more women.
I think it's more genetics. I think they're just too. Like even if Caitlin Clark trained her knees to be like her train how to jump high, I don't think she could probably, she's what, 6 foot?
I don't know how tall she is.
I don't think she'd be able to dunk. It doesn't matter how much you train, you know. But I disagree that I don't think a lot of NBA players train how to dunk. They just naturally can do it when they're like in middle school and high school.
Well, yeah, because they're tall and they jump high.
Yeah.
But if you take a woman and a guy that are at the same height, and the guy has been, you know, like has a higher vertical. Obviously, he's gonna jump or he's gonna be able to dunk. Yeah. It's just normal. Like,
yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that's why like I would not be scared to go into like I wouldn't try out. Nah, I'm not saying I'm gonna try out or anything, but I wouldn't be scared to like go 1-on-1.
You know the biggest contract in WNBA is like $230,000.
No
compared
way.
to like the most in NBA is like 50 mil a year.
That's
like
crazy.
It's so like
different.
Such a contrast. But back to NBA. We didn't watch the game last night, but the Timberwolves smoked them. I didn't see that coming.
We didn't watch the game because we were at the grill out.
Obviously. I watched the highlights, but
he was like on his phone, like looking up the score. And he's like, "Damn, look!" So a few times I was like, "Damn, they're getting blown out," but I didn't really care that much, I was having fun, so
yeah.
But I mean, it was kind of a must-win game for the Timberwolves.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. After game 2, part of me was like, "This series is over." Like I didn't really see the fight in the Timberwolves that I needed to see, and then now I'm like, okay, like it's kind of swinging the other way now. Like Timberwolves actually have a legit chance, and then they play at home again in game 4. Like they get tied up the series, and all of a sudden, who knows what's gonna happen from there. But I didn't see them blowing out the Thunder. I didn't think that was even possible to blow out the Thunder with their defense and scoring 140 points. They scored 70 points in the first half. That's like a record. That was a record for the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
I'm still picking the Thunder. Are you still picking? You picked the Timberwolves to win the series.
I thought
right?
I said Timberwolves Knicks for the final.
Yeah, I think you said Timberwolves in 6, right, or 7?
7, both 7.
You still like that?
I still like that. Yeah.
You still think the Knicks are gonna win too?
Yeah.
Damn.
Actually, I don't know. It's just so tough, bro, to think about. Because it's like, I don't know. So, like, for OKC Timberwolves game, what I have to say about that is we knew Timberwolves were going to win one. They were not going to get swept. We knew that, right? So, now that they have won one, I want to see how both teams are going to react. Because if the Timberwolves lose again, that's wraps.
Yeah, that's wraps.
The series is done.
Well, wait. If they lose the next game, or you're saying if they lose another game in general?
No, if they lose their next game.
Yeah, I agree.
If the OKC Thunder go up 3-1.
Yeah.
The game is done. The series is done. So if the Timberwolves can keep this up, then this is gonna go 7 games. This just got interesting, So I don't know. I still am going to stick by my choice, just because I already said that. I'm not going to keep switching, flip-flopping, but it'll be interesting to see. OKC has been playing really good.
And one thing we haven't seen is, like, Ant talking shit. We haven't seen it at all.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to keep his head down and actually do the work.
The Thunder are not the team that, like, talk shit. Like,
they don't talk at all.
Yeah, they don't talk at all. Like, they're about their business,
Yeah.
And, like, I think part of Ant's trash talking is to get in their heads, and I just think he realized that's not going to work for the Thunder. Like, you're not going to get in their heads. And I don't know if he really talked a lot of shit to the Warriors. I think it was just the Lakers series.
Yeah.
When he wasn't really talking, he was just bodying up LeBron and, but.
Maybe he got in trouble for that with his coach, like, you need to shut up. Like, we need to get there first. Like,
I think he just realized, like, the importance of this series. This is to get to the championship.
Yeah, I think last year they got this far and then lost, right?
Mavericks.
Or they went.
They lost to the Mavericks.
Yeah, so that's why they probably are, like, trying to keep their head down and get through this part of the round. But as for the Knicks and Pacers, I was not expecting that at all. Wow, Knicks. Wow, lost 2 at the Garden?
Series is over.
You think so?
Yeah.
They lost 2 at the Garden.
But it's the same thing. 2. You can't. They have to win the next 2, right?
That's
in Indiana, because game 3 and game 4 in Indiana. There's no way that Indiana is going to lose 2 home games.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. And I think
the chance is like really low, but like it's not impossible, right? But it is kind of like oof. It's not looking.
Pacers have been playing really good basketball.
They've been playing phenomenal. Like wow, just everything, the defense, the clutchness, the scoring on all cylinders, not just from the paint, from the mid-range, from the threes. The defense is great, the depth is great, the chemistry is great, the coaching is great. Yeah, I don't see the Knicks like with that fire like they did in the other games. Like something, they look tired.
Yeah.
Like fuck, like
And that's what everyone was saying before the series started. Is like that's what the Pacers do to you. They run around, they're really fast, and they tire you out because they're nonstop and they play deep into their bench.
yeah,
And playing deep into your bench, like everyone, like the starters, they're gonna have more time on the bench, which is gonna give more energy. Like everyone has full of energy on that. Anyone who's in the
yeah, on
game.
that roster.
But with the Knicks, they're only playing like two guys onto their bench, so like obviously they're gonna be more tired than the
Yeah.
Pacers. The Pacers are playing fast. They play full court press a lot.
Their transition.
They're really physical.
Fast, like right off the rebound, they're
Yep.
going quick to the other side of the court.
And
Like Cat is just running like this. Like he's the last one to get there. It's like you're one of the best players on the team and you're the last one to get there. Like by the time he gets up the court, they're already about to score.
yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like little things like that just
I feel like Halliburton is
fucking fuck you up.
like the most unique superstar in the league. Could you call him a superstar right now? I feel like he's like came to that level.
Hey, how he said, they always tell him free pops. Free pops to his backwards.
Oh, that's actually, that's a big conversation around. Is like, will he go to like another game in the rest of the
Bro.
like? Do you think he will? Because
Maybe after they win the championship, maybe they're just waiting for him to get shit done so that he can just have all.
no, I'm talking
bragging
about
rights.
his dad.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you don't think he'll sit courtside at a game?
If they go to the championship,
Oh, you're saying if they go to the championship? Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I thought you said after they won. I'm like, what?
No, like after they win this series and they go
Yeah.
to the championship, like I think they're dead. Maybe, I don't know, or maybe if they were to win a championship, maybe after all that,
Yeah,
so they can feel like, oh, like I won the championship. Like y'all can't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Free pops. Like he coming to every game now.
Well, Halliburton has like the weirdest looking form on his shot, and like just plays so different because he's not ball dominant. Like he can play off the ball. He doesn't bring the ball up the court. He can, but he's like the most unique superstar in my opinion. But that shot, because that first game, we didn't talk about that because last episode was before that game.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. The Knicks had like a 17-point lead, and I went to bed, and then I was watching the game, and then you were watching your show, and I came in, and I was like, oh my God, see what happened?
Yeah.
And she was like, what happened? What? You were all scared and shit. You're like, what happened?
It's because he scared me. I was like just
I'm like,
quiet
Andrea.
at night watching my show, and he just busts in the room. Oh my God, did you see what happened? I'm like, bro, you just like startled me. I jumped from the couch. I'm like, what?
You didn't care about the game at all. You were like, I don't care, dude.
Yeah, I'm like the type that like I like watching it towards the end, like right when like the series is about to end. Like I don't need to watch every single game.
I get that.
You know what I mean? I can get kind of like bored, like
Yeah.
or like I'll start getting on my phone and I get distracted.
But the thing about a 7-game series, like to watch the chess match of coaching styles, what adjustments they make, like I'm a nerd when it comes to like all that, and like the storylines, like oh my God, Thunder win the first 2 games, like back and forth. Like is it gonna be back and forth? They're gonna go game 7, and you don't know when the last game. Like you saying you like to watch the end of the series, but you don't even know when the end of the series is gonna be. Is it gonna be a game 4, 5, 6, or 7?
That's when you start watching.
So game 3 tonight you're not gonna watch because it's game 3.
Yeah, no, we don't know who's gonna win.
You just want to know the final result.
Yeah, I want to know the final result. I want to know who's gonna fucking advance. Yeah.
Not with baseball though. You like to watch
Oh no. Oh.
all 7, but you don't watch other teams though.
No, but okay. Here's the thing though. I watched. Okay, so I'm trying to think. This postseason, I did not watch anything from the American League. Fuck the American League. I didn't watch shit over there. I didn't even watch the Royals games, but I knew the Royals won the first round or whatever. Padres, obviously I watched every single round, every single game. I didn't watch anything else until after the Padres lost. I watched the World Series. That's it. I didn't watch the other round, the divisional series. I didn't watch that. I didn't care for it. The World Series was so boring and lame. I think the Padres-Dodgers series was more of a World Series than fucking Yankees-Dodgers.
Yeah.
That shit was so lame. It was pathetic what the Yankees fucking put on display. That shit was lame as hell. Like they were arguing while playing. Like they just looked like a terrible tournament team. If you ever played tournament baseball and you go watch these 13, 14-year-old kids play and they're all fucking balls through in between their legs and then they're all pouty and fucking yelling at each other. You forgot to throw to first base. Like that's what they look like. Like they did not look like on the same page. So pathetic. Fucking lame. Fucking hate that shit. So I stopped watching. But
really?
It's gotta be entertaining. Like it's gotta be neck to neck. It's gotta be shit talking. It's gotta be good. Good baseball. Good basketball.
Is a game 7 in baseball or basketball better?
In my opinion, or in general?
No, I want your. I'm asking for your opinion.
In my opinion, baseball. Sorry,
but it's kind of the same. Like I mean, it's kind of the same situation, right?
Okay, game 7, baseball, bro. The lights shining bright. The stadium.
Was there any game 7s last year?
Out. Yeah. Okay. Think of this: like Padres, Dodgers. Like the Dodger Stadium, lights are bright. Stadium is packed out. And Dodger fans, Dodger blue, waving their little blue towels. Like everyone's going nuts. Every fucking good play that happens is crazy. Like the drama, like you feel the intensity through the fucking screen. Like you feel so stressed and you're like, like even games where you're not even fans and you're like, fuck, like I'm stressed for this team. Like you're biting your nails and you're like, what the fuck? Like I'm not even a fan of this team and I'm over here like sweating. Like that is the good games. Those are the good.
But you don't watch other teams though.
Sometimes I told you, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends.
But do you feel that a lot where like you're actually nervous? You're so nervous to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'd be like, damn, like bro, what's gonna happen? Yeah. Like
that's how I am.
Yeah.
I like to know what's gonna like, especially in football, you know. But so there was no game. There was a game 7 in baseball last year.
Well, for us, yeah.
That was game 5 though.
I don't know about,
That was game 5.
No, we went 7 games.
That was a 5-game series.
It was 7 games.
In the second round or the conference finals?
Yeah, it was the divisional series. You're not talking about basketball, conference finals?
No, division series. Yeah, 3-2. It was a 5-game. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But so wait, let me ask you this: is a game 7 better than like an NFL playoff game? It's very different, you know, because one game it's kind of the same thing because it's like whoever loses is done for, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same situation.
It just comes down to opinion. Whatever you think.
Yeah.
Whatever you like.
So you're still rocking with the Knicks and you're still rocking with the Timberwolves.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna flip flop my answer.
Yeah.
Like, that's just weird.
Dude, you know what's funny, dude? With our cat Leo, and Luca, really, I'll be in the bathroom, right? Like this morning, I was in the bathroom doing my thing, and he does this every morning, right? I see a fucking a little paw. What are cats? They're called paws, right? Or no? Hand.
Their paw.
Glove. Their paw.
Yeah.
I see his paw reach under the fucking door. The door is closed, and our door is the type of door. Which, do you think we should get our door doesn't have a lock on it? Isn't that kind of weird?
Huh?
That our bathroom door doesn't have a lock on it.
I don't know.
But does he do this to you? Where he are you listening? Mm-hmm. He reaches his paw underneath, and he actually like turns the knob of the door and opens the door from the inside.
No, he doesn't. He does not do that. He just pushes the door.
No. But he doesn't do that. But he puts his hand under it and pushes, like, he literally opens the door from the outside. And Luca does the same thing. Luca will fucking slam it open.
Luca just slams it open.
And then he looks at you, and I'll be like waiting to pee because sometimes it takes a little minute for the stream to come out. So it's like traveling through the system, you know. And then he waits. Once the pee comes out, then he leaves. So he's just making sure that I'm peeing. Isn't that kind of weird? He doesn't do that to you, though?
Yeah, constantly. It's freaking annoying.
He's like checking on us or something, you know?
Like, I'll literally be taking a dump. And, like, he's just there, bro. And he's fucking annoying. He's just like... like, fucker, leave me alone.
And that's one thing that Andrea hates is when she can't get her peace while she's taking a shit.
I just want peace 2 times. When I'm showering.
And taking a dump.
And when I'm taking a dump. Please, like, or using the restroom. Just
dude, it's funny that last night you went to go to the bathroom and they were like, my family was so worried. They were like, is she okay? Like, she's been in there. I'm like, oh, this is a normal thing. Like, being in the bathroom for an hour, that's just a normal shit for her.
Well,
and they started cracking up.
Bro, I had to go, like, let out a leak.
And then they were like, you should go check on her. Ashton, go check on her. I was like, I'll go check on her. And then I went. And
I was not gone for that long either.
You started walking out. And I was like,
gone
we're
for
good.
like 15 minutes or less.
Were you taking a shit?
A small one. I had to. I hadn't gone to the bathroom all day. I was holding it in. I was like, I can't do it
you were
any
taking
longer. Like, my stomach is hurting.
Taking a little nugget.
And so I just went to use the restroom. But everybody always, like, asks when you go to the restroom, like, what were you doing? What else am I fucking doing? I'm shitting. Is that what you want to hear? Like, I don't know.
Brushed my teeth, took a shower while I was in there. That's what took me so fucking long, guys.
Yeah. Like,
I was doing my skincare routine, fucking
let me
stretching, did some yoga. Yeah.
That's probably one of my most, like, when my parents sometimes will do that too. Like, what took you so long? Like,
that's a weird question. That's a weird question.
Fuck you think took me so long? I was taking a fucking shit.
Wait, they've asked you that before?
Everybody had, like, that's what your parents asked me too. What took so long? What were you doing? You should go check on her. Bro, no, I'm taking a shit. Let me fart in peace. Let me stink up the bathroom in peace.
I think that it's pretty obvious when someone's in the bathroom for longer than 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
No one's taking the 2-hour piss. Right?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious at that point. And it's not like they have a house, right? And like, oh, can I go to like your basement bathroom? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how you know, like, I'm about to fuck that shit up.
When I was little, we had a sleepover at my friend's house, and they only had one bathroom, and like it was upstairs. The slumber party was downstairs, right? I just had to pee, so like we all did this. There was a drain in the basement. We just peed in the drain. What the? Like, it was like it wasn't it wasn't a finished basement, I don't think. And there was just a drain, so we just peed. Wow. But I don't know, I was kind of like scared to go upstairs and wake up his parents and his sister. You know what I mean? I'll just pee on the drain because he did it. You know, every basement should have a bathroom though. But now that I think about it, no basements ever have bathrooms. It's pretty rare.
They do.
I guess your parents do.
Yeah.
But
they have a whole living room, a bedroom, a gym, a bathroom, and storage.
Yeah. But yeah, it was overall pretty fun weekend, huh? It's not over though.
No.
Right?
Well, we're doing this. Woohoo!
She's very excited to be doing this, guys. She's very excited.
This is exactly what I woke up dreaming of doing.
She actually mentioned to me that she didn't want to do the podcast today.
I didn't feel like it. It was just kind of like one of those days.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you just don't feel like talking. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing personal to anybody. You know what I mean? It's just like, fuck, like, I just want to curl up here and just.
And that's one of those days. Today is one of those days.
Or like I just want to like go shower and go somewhere or something.
Where should we go? What's your top 3 destinations
for like travel, like vacations?
Today.
Motherfucker says, "What's your top 3 destinations?" Like we're going to Mexico or some shit. What the fuck is that question, bro? Get that stupid ass question out of here. What's your top 3 destinations for today? Well, let me tell you, McDonald's. Which McDonald's? The one in fucking West Des Moines. The most exquisite McDonald's. Like, what?
Oh, shit.
Motherfucker said destinations. Get out of here. The Pet Supply Plus in Altoona.
Oh,
Like,
give
bruh.
away our address too while you're at it.
All right, I got
Give
you.
away our address.
Like Pet Supply Plus.
So yeah, what's your top 3 destinations?
Tarjay.
Tarjay. You did say that you wanted to go to Target for a new book.
Yeah, and then we need to get bowls and
Yeah.
forks because we have 3 bowls currently because our dog broke one, so we have 3 now with 3 people living here.
Oh my god,
That's not enough. And we have
No,
like,
she
we literally have like 6 forks with 3 people living here.
I was sitting on the couch and like eating my bowl of cereal, and then she came in and I was like minding my own business, and I kept seeing her like looking for something. Like she was opening up every door, every pantry door, and I was like, "Need something?" She was like, "Yeah, is there any bowls?" I'm like, "Oh, there should be some in the dishwasher." She's like, "Yeah, there's none." And I looked in the sink, and there was only one dirty bowl, and I was using the other one. So I was like, "Wait, are we only have 2 bowls or 3 bowls?" Like,
No, we had 3 bowls.
so we need bowls. She used the wooden one, or
The 2 wooden
the brown one.
Yeah.
But that's pretty essential when you have 3 people in the house. Is you should have some bowls.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, 3 bowls for 2 people is not too bad. 3 bowls for 3 people, that's pretty bad.
Three bowls for 2 people is still pretty bad.
Yeah.
That
Well,
means we
had 4.
Yeah.
So that was not bad. But then we broke one. But
I've broken a lot of shit.
yeah, 3 bowls for 3 people is not enough, especially since like they eat cereal a lot, and then like yogurt bowls.
It's funny because you eat cereal as a
ramen.
snack. We eat it for like a meal.
I eat it like a snack at night, like Okay, this is my idea though. Like,
What's
okay,
your idea? What's your idea?
Right?
What?
Like it's a late night snack. You want fucking something sweet, right? You're like, oh, I want some cookies, some crumble cookie.
It's Maddie.
I want some crumble cookies, some freaking dessert pastries, like all that sweet shit, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want to kill your fucking body just eating that dumb shit. So cereal is like sweet enough.
Sometimes.
Well, the ones that we get, they're also like not super fucking unhealthy. So like eating a bowl kind of kills that sugar like craving.
Yeah. Growing up, like that was our most common breakfast was cereal.
No, I could not
Like,
eat cereal.
Dude, I don't know why. And you literally hate this that I have to eat immediately when I wake up.
We wake up, dude, and like I'm like barely getting out the bathroom, just brush my teeth. I'm like trying to take off these eye boogies. And he's like, "What are we gonna eat?" Bro, we just woke up. Like, let's drink a coffee. Let's watch the morning news. Like, let's just wake up a little bit. He's like, "No, I'm fucking hungry. Like right now."
Yeah. Like, you'll wake up 2 hours after I've already eaten, and you're like, okay, or like, what do you want for breakfast? I already ate. You're like,
Today.
Like, babe, it's 10:30. Why are we just now eating breakfast? Like,
Well,
to you, that's like normal. To me, that's like basically lunchtime.
Even if I wake up early, like at 6, I still eat breakfast at like 10:30. Same thing if I wake up like today. I woke up at like 10, so then it's like I started eating breakfast at like 10:30.
And then you don't really eat lunch at that time, though.
No, I usually don't have like a meal, like a lunch meal, since I eat kind of late. But then like I will like to eat like dinner pretty early, like on the earlier side, for most people. But I like that better because then I feel like my late night snack usually like I want to like around 7:38, and then I try to like make that like my last like food intake.
I don't even want to talk about food right now because every time we talk about food, I start craving.
But you know what I've been craving though, for real.
Don't say it.
Wait.
Don't say it.
Okay, I want to see if we're thinking about the same thing. Okay, we're gonna say what we're craving. Ready?
It's not gonna be the same thing.
1, 2, 3.
The
Laughing
chicken.
crab. Oh, I was gonna say the chicken too, but laughing crab just kind of been on my mind lately.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just sounds
That does sound good.
juicy shrimp
Sound
with
good.
lemons.
I was gonna say you should make some here, but you already went to the grocery store and it's kind of expensive for all the crabs and shit.
Yeah.
All the little crabbies we could. Yeah. Laughing crab's great. Laughing crab's great.
Yeah, we should just go sometime.
Yeah. Are you paying? We'll have the viewers pay.
Yeah. Actually, I just got a donation for $100.
Shit.
Thank you Rob
Hey,
D.
that's not gonna cut it because we're getting appetizers, but we're gonna need another $100.
Melissa
You know.
Plaza, thank you for the donation. Another 100. Let's go. Let's keep it coming. Oh, Alex Plaza, number 3. Yes.
Oh shit! I see it right
$500
there.
donation. Let's
500.
go. Let's
500.
go.
How did he have 500?
Let's go. He's an MLB player. You don't know that?
Oh shit!
He plays AAA. For
What's
the
your
Iowa
top
Cubs.
3 late night snacks?
Okay, if I have all the money in the world,
No. Money. Snacks don't cost a lot of money, babe.
my favorite snacks are
Chips. Number 1.
no, bro. Let me talk. Okay, number 1, chips, hot Cheetos with lime, or hot Cheetos with melted cheese. Oh my god, or just hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Fire. Number 2, this one's. I'm actually not a big sweet tooth, but I do love crumble cookies. So I'll say crumble cookie. And then number 3.
Sorry. Wait. Anytime someone mentions that word, I have to go into I get like my face.
Crumble cookie. Babe. Crumble cookie.
I told you I can't control it. It's
And
like
number 2, crumble cookie. Anyways.
Bro, I'm gonna hate watching that shit.
Number
back,
3
bro.
would be McDonald's, like a McFlurry and like fries. Fire. Simple and fire.
I'm
Like
surprised.
yesterday,
I'm
I was
surprised
craving
that.
that so hard. I was like, oh, a medium fry and a small McFlurry.
I'm surprised that you actually had crumble cookie at number 2. I think you would have that McDonald's shit at number 2.
Or yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was like ranked. Like.
Oh yeah, you said number 1, number 2, number 3.
Oh no, number 1 would be McDonald's. Then I would choose that
Over chips?
Hell yeah!
Wow.
If I have the money.
What? Dude, there's a dollar menu. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, like I mean, sometimes like you shouldn't be spending money on that shit. You feel me? Like
I
not
think
that
I think
don't have
a,
it,
I think a McFlurry and fries is like 1,000 calories right there,
yeah, that shit's like.
and it doesn't fill you up at all.
And then
It's just
for
for
me
the
it
taste.
does.
Do
And
you
then
dip the fries in?
second place would be crumble, and then third place would be chips.
You know what? I don't have my phone on me. I want to look at the crumble cookie menu. Oh, look it up. Tell us what's on that beautiful menu, dude. Sometimes I have dreams like and the cookies are floating in outer space, and I'm gonna have to catch them with my mouth, and I keep missing by like an inch, and I wake up salivating and drooling over the thought of eating a crumble cookie. I don't know if it's I don't know how they make the cookies so delicious and so fucking. It's so bad for you though. It's so bad for you.
They have tres
Go from top to
leches,
bottom. Top to bottom.
tres leches cake,
Okay, that's been on there for a minute. What does it look like?
confetti cake,
That's been on there.
semi-sweet chocolate chunk cookie, caramel or chocolate crumb cookie featuring Oreo,
Let me see.
banana cream pie cookie, chocolate Reese's Pieces cookie, and lemon cheesecake cookie.
What would you eat? What would your favorite one be? That tres leches
Yeah,
one looks
this
fucking
just sounds
dude.
good, and the lemon one.
Whenever it costs an extra $1 or $2 add on,
I
that's
will
how you
say-
know it's fucking good.
Hold on, I will say, anytime that I've tried their strawberry shit, that shit is gas. Like the strawberry cheesecake, the strawberry cookie.
We should all split it. We should all split
strawberry
it and get some tonight.
We'll see.
Okay. Banana cream pie, that's a hit or miss. That could be bad.
I don't really like banana cream pies.
But it's not a cookie. It's not an actual banana cream pie,
That's
babe.
what I'm saying. Like, if it's not the actual pie,
The
it's
choc-
not gonna be good.
The chocolate Reese's Pieces, that's pretty like that's
Basic.
probably like pretty basic.
Yeah, chocolate chip is basic.
Lemon cheesecake sounds pretty
Oreo, the Oreo one seems kind of basic too. Like, just
but it's probably good though.
it's probably
I think
good.
we've had
but
the Oreo one before. I feel like
I feel like it'd just be too much chocolate.
I still remember one of the first times that we ordered crumble because we didn't know how good it was. We didn't know how large they were. So me and Andrea were like, oh, like, let's order a fucking 6-pack. Like that should be enough. They're pretty small.
Just for two of us.
And we're like, that's kind of expensive, but fuck it, right?
Yeah.
So we order the cookies. This is our first time having them. Well, my second time, your first time, I think. These cookies were the size of her face. I mean, it came in a pizza box, basically. and we didn't know how that like one serving is like half a cookie. Like you're not supposed like I ate like 3 of them and I was up for the next 5 hours. So I had a sugar high, and you were hyper as fuck too. But yeah, they're so good. But yeah, something about an Oreo McFlurry with those fries, those fucking salty, fucking sexy fries, dude. Oh,
It's funny because like yesterday when I was on the trampoline with your sister, like we were laying down
thinking about McDonald's.
and we were talking about McDonald's and we were talking about our top 3 favorite.
I just
foods.
remembered I remember you kept saying we should get McDonald's on the way home, and
yeah, and then like I was like, she was like, "What do you like to get from there?" And I told her my order, like for food or for snack, and like my food order is, well, it's either a 10-piece chicken nugget with fries and a high C orange, or with ranch sauce.
And you used to work at McDonald's. Normally, when you work at a place, you never want to go there ever again after you work.
Yeah. I worked there, but I didn't work there for long. I worked there when I was 14.
You were the fry girl?
I was for a while. Fries, or sometimes I would go to the kitchen.
Burger lady?
I would be the one taking your order and your payment in the first window. I would be sometimes in the front counter, like on the inside part of the restaurant. Sometimes I'd be in the drive-thru window handing you the food and drinks.
Yeah.
All that. So it just depended on the day.
Is McDonald's like how do they make the burgers?
So like everything is frozen.
Fuck.
Yeah, you have to take everything out the freezer.
Pre-made, right?
What do you mean?
Like they pre-make a bunch of patties, and then when they get an order, they just throw it on.
Like it doesn't come in like in meat. Like it just already comes like.
That's what I'm saying.
Like as patties, yeah. Like how you buy them at the store, and they're all frozen, like that. And then they come in boxes, and so like I remember like we would get a box and like go through it like this. Really? And like the patties are frozen, and the grill is so hot, you just put the patty on there, and it'll melt like so quick. Really? And then it has like the seasoning kit thing, and then you just put it on there, like one little spray or whatever you want to call it, like flip, and then seasoning comes out, and you just do one of those on each side. Yeah. You grill it, make sure it's cooked, and then you put it on. Well, it depends. Like sometimes if you're short on patties, like you just put it right on the burger, but if it's like a slower time, you just put it in the tray. And you try to keep as many as possible in there, and it's heated. And a Big Mac is like 3 of those patties or 2 or something? Oh, there's like different patties too. So those are like the regular patties, like the cheeseburger patties. And then there's the quarter pounder patties, which were like fatter. And then that was chicken nuggets, and like all the chicken goes in deep fryers. That was my go-to order when I was a kid. Growing up was the quarter pounder. Yeah. Because it was... Yeah, that was when I was like starting to grow, when you start eating more, and like, yeah, the quarter pounder was my shit. Yeah. Is there any was there any like crazy times you got into an argument with the customer, or like get into an argument with the kitchen lady, like anything happened, like, or it was pretty typical like job? Honestly, it was a fun job because like a lot of kids my age who worked there from school, so like we would mess around a lot, and like our manager was hella chill. Her name was Miss Cheryl. Did you guys have like a food fight or something in the back or something? Hold on. She was this black lady, and she was like auntie, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, she was just like auntie, you know? Like, she was cool, but she was also strict, but she was cool. And like, I remember like it would be slow at night, you know? And like, we would all take like breaks, like little breaks. We would take turns. Like, we would order food. Yeah. And, like, go to the break room, eat our food real quick. Like, she would give everyone, like, 15 minutes. All right, go get your chicken nuggets, your fries. Go to the back room. For free? For free, bro. Like, technically, we were supposed to, like, be charged, you know? Yeah. Or, like, sometimes, like, she would just charge us for, like, one thing. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, it looked like we paid for something. But we were paying, like, hella cheap, you know? She was hella chill. And, like, one of the things that I remember that we would do to mess around is, so in the back, I don't know how to explain it, but in this McDonald's that I worked out, in the back there was a huge dishwasher, and there was this hose, and they would spray out water when you went like that. So like me and my friends, we would like spray each other with water while we were taking orders. So like we would be laughing and shit. Like it was funny as hell. Like we would just spray each other all the time. Like just fun as hell, you know. like just messing around.
Fuck. So but it's always the best, like when you're surrounded by people your age and like friends. Like,
Oh,
that's how it was
yeah.
at Chuck E. Cheese when I worked there. It was like all kids my age. And
Yeah, just messing around.
fucking around, dancing to little kids in a costume and like. I was actually
It was a good job.
I was
though.
actually in the kitchen a little bit at the end of my contract.
Ah. With Chucky.
Surprisingly, Chuck E. Cheese food's really good. Like
Yeah,
I
it
thought it
is.
was like really good. Like especially the pizza and like the wings and like they have like desserts and shit. Like it's good. Like everything's really good.
Yeah.
But I would not recommend. Everything's expensive. You know.
Yeah.
It was like an hour of gameplay. It was like $90, dude. It's like
Damn.
fuck. But that's awesome. The first job is always interesting. It's always like kind of nerve wracking, you know. But yeah, that's awesome. What was your second job again? Airport?
No, then from there I went to Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee,
Yeah.
part time.
No, I was part time because I was still in school. I switched to Hy-Vee. I started off as like a checker, you know, like just checking people out, and then from there I got moved to customer service. I worked customer service for a little while, and then from there I went to the airport, worked it for the airline for a little while, went to Target, and then now I'm with my current job. But
So before
I say Target was the most annoying one.
really,
They were so annoying. Like the workers are super cool, but like the managers were so demanding. Like they wanted like you to do all these like things like for the customer and like for them, but like they did not want to pay you. Like they were stingy and like demanding, and like it was like annoying. I hated that job.
I remember going into that, you were really excited. 'Cause,
I was
like,
so excited.
You love
too.
shopping there. I mean, you still love shopping there, and you were like,
Yeah.
you know, this would be great. Like I love Target. I love what they offer, and this would be great. But it
Yeah,
just didn't
like I
work
thought
out.
it was gonna be like a cutesy job, like, you know, just a young girl working at Target, like super chill people, like the employees would be, or the management would be a little bit more nice, and like I was there for a while. I learned customer service pretty quick. I was doing cash office, meaning like I was counting all the money that was coming in for the night. And so like that came with like a lot of responsibility, additional training, and like yeah, I was getting paid the same as everybody else. So it's like, how am I doing all these additional things and additional tasks with additional training and additional keys to hold and an additional time that I had to stay longer and work more and all this, which is fine. I don't mind working, but what I do mind is not getting paid fair. And when I asked for a raise, they were like, "Yeah, no, we're not giving out raises right now." I was like, "Yeah, fuck you."
Well, what we've realized, because we've been in a lot of big corporations. I worked for a lot of big corporations, and like they tend to
They're stingy.
be very stingy with their money, and they kind of can afford to like underpay the bottom line people, because they'll just in their minds, I'm guessing they're just like, these people are replaceable. We can replace them for someone, and everything, like, unless everyone leaves at the same, like goes on strike or we become a union. Like, I'm not trying to call out our jobs, but at the same time, like, pay us what we deserve. Like, you're telling me that let's just say it, Dr. Pepper and Pepsi pay more than Coca-Cola for every department, basically. Yet we have the number 1 and number 3 top selling drinks in the state, I believe, or in the company, something like that. I don't know. Pay us more. We deserve more. We're busting our ass. We're fucking breaking our bodies over this shit. Throwing soda on shelves. We're throwing pop in coolers and throwing
Or
soda.
at least like let us work fucking overtime. Like, let us do one of those two. Like they don't. Okay, like okay, I understand. Okay, maybe getting paid more might not be possible, but why can't we work more?
Yeah.
Like, why can't we get overtime, like, whenever we want? Like,
Speaking of overtime, they just passed that law, I guess. Trump's going to do the
Overtime.
no tax on overtime bill.
I heard that it went through one branch, that it has to go through another thing. Like,
It's just so stupid. Why can't they? Like, this is like the most obvious. Like, we shouldn't be taxed on our overtime.
yeah.
Just fucking give us I wonder, like, that's interesting though. Like, how much extra money will that be in our bank accounts
Yeah.
or in our checks?
Yeah.
I give it a lot of people are going to start wanting to work overtime, start working their day offs, and start coming in for
It's
extra
for all the
hours.
working class people because it's only applicable if you make $130,000 or less.
Which
So if you make
thankfully,
if you make
thankfully,
over,
I'm way under there.
so if you make over 130, yeah, that's not gonna be. But yeah, no tax on overtime or tips. Like that's huge for American people. That'll
The
be
tips
really
is even
nice.
the tips part is even crazy. I didn't know because we don't work in a job where we get tips, but like waiters, they were getting
but, like,
taxed on their tips.
let's just say like you get paid like $20 an hour, right? So time and a half would be you divide that by 2 plus. Wait.
No, it's your normal pay plus be an
Plus
extra
half,
10,
right?
so it'd be 30 an hour.
So it'd be 30 an hour, and if you just work an extra 10 hours, that'd be $300 extra on your check with no tax on that. So it'd be
That's big.
the cutthroat 300 on your check.
Fuck.
That's huge. Like people
And
will
let's say-
actually be able to afford shit again.
And normally they would take taxes, which would be what, like $50 away from that, $60-$70.
Yeah, it'd probably come back down to like 250.
So
230.
this is the most obvious bill that they need to pass. But yeah, the tax on tips part is crazy because that's all their money that they make is on tips.
Yeah.
I just realized the sun's coming out. I think that's a sign that we gotta go do some shit later.
For real.
I
That will
don't
also
know.
be like really beneficial for like young people who are like there's a lot of young people who work seasonal. Like they only work, 3 months in the summer because they just got out of high school or college or something. But that will be that's like an incentive for those type of kids, like, okay, there's a lot of corporations out here that need a lot of work done. There's a lot of kids here who need a lot of money. This will be perfect for both parties, you know what I mean? A lot of work can get done, and these kids are getting paid out. Or not kids, but like they'd be adults technically, like 18 and older. But like they'd be getting paid their money's worth with a bunch. Like that's a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Depending on how much you get paid, but
Let's pass the bill, guys. Let's get this shit going.
Yeah.
We appreciate everyone for watching, viewing, subscribing. Hit that like button, baby.
Heck yeah.
Might be gone.
Oh.
We might probably will. I take a yearly 2-week break from a couple things, so might be away for a little while, but we'll be back. And by that time, I think the finals will be either on or over. So we'll know the champion. We'll see. All right, guys. Peace.
Peace. Happy birthday.